gather to remember the little things that made a special place in our hearts. To remember those happy times when we laughed and the time when our hearts broke as one. For who could put a price on memories? We gather to share the pain, to hurt when you hurt without presuming that our pain is the same, to cry when you cry and not try to hide or avoid our tears. For tears are memories in motion. We gather to give the gift of grief, to stand beside you in silence and not be uncomfortable with your pain, to allow you the gift of grieving this loss and not lose patience. For grief is nature's way of healing a broken heart. Good afternoon, I'm Rob Westford of the Westford Funeral Home. We're here to celebrate and remember the life of Brett Allsop. Thank you all for being here. I'm sure you'd like to join me in saying to Brett's family that you are in our thoughts and our prayers because of your loss. We want to be available to you in any way possible as you face the long journey of grief. May I express the family's gratitude for your presence. The journey of grief is long, and those who walk it should never have to walk it alone. In times like these, nothing takes the place of friends. And thank you all for being here. We honor a man who, through his exuberant love of life, family, and friends, touched many lives. We'll stop to hear stories about Brett, to laugh, to cry, and to value the impact that he had on each of you. I would like to introduce Linda Haddon, our staff celebrant. Linda will be leading our service today. Thank you.
Before I begin, out of respect for everyone around you, would you please turn your cell phones and your pagers to either vibrate or off? Good afternoon. We're sitting on the edge of a glorious part of Puget Sound, Bellingham Bay. This spot was chosen because water was the essence of Brett's life, and it was in these particular waters Brett spent his final hours. Water is the essence of all life, being 71% of the Earth's surface and anywhere from 55 to 78% of the human body. However, in Brett's life, water was the core, liquid or solid. It didn't matter to Brett. If water was present, Brett was there. He spent hours and hours on and in these waters, boating, water skiing, swimming, fishing, crabbing. This was one of his favorite places, and therefore it's the perfect spot for today's tribute. As beautiful as this place is, we shouldn't be here. There is little one can offer as an explanation for this tragic death, or to take the sting of death away to make this day better. A healthy, happy, vibrant young man with the world at his feet has died. Unfortunately, we cannot change what has happened. But what we can do is pay tribute and honor to his life and legacy. We can celebrate all he was, all he did, and all he gave to us in memories, love, leadership, friendship, and happiness. That's what we're here to do. We are here to remember Brett Allsop for the tremendous contribution he made to our lives. On behalf of his loving family, his parents, Mike and Maya, his children, Riley and Aspen, and their mother, Amy, his brother and sister by marriage, Ryan and his wife, Tina, and their children, Care and Emma, his grandmother, Betty, his uncles, Jim, Aunt Darcy, Uncle John and Aunt Mary, Uncle Rick and Aunt Trish, and his cousins, Sky, Jamie, Ivor, Jensen, Tyler, and Scott. He was preceded in death by 3 of his grandparents, Brett Allsop and Richard and Mary Ann Morris. On behalf of this entire family, thank you for coming. Your presence here is testimony to the significance of Brett's life and the impact he had on others. Today, in this glorious setting, we will hear music that Brett enjoyed. Somewhere Over the Rainbow and What a Wonderful World by Is will be featured in our ceremony. There are some of Brett's friends who will speak to different aspects of his life: Duncan Hodge, Andy Chin, and Tom Romery. We will have a special event at the end of our more formal time, a visual tribute to Brett. And participating will be 4 more of his friends: Nando Zuki, Eric Kreider, Alec McGuire, and Rob Shea. You will then have the opportunity to visit the shelter and view the video, Brett's life and photographs. It will be showing throughout the afternoon. You're invited to stay for the reception. Because barbecued salmon was Brett's favorite food, we will have salmon, complete with the famous garlic sauce that has been handed down through generations. You must understand the significance of the barbecued salmon to Brett. When he graduated from college, all he wanted for graduation was to be able to throw a party for his college friends, and he insisted that barbecue salmon be served. The family flew the cooker, the fish, and the sauce down to Stanford for the party. In addition, we'll have blackberry cobbler for dessert, also one of Brett's favorites. The family would like you to stay so that they can greet each and every one of you personally. Every life leaves a lesson and a legacy for anyone who will receive it. As we celebrate Brett, his life, and his passions, take in and digest the lessons he gave us. Brett lived life, every second of every day. In September of 2008, these words were sent in a text to a friend. His philosophy on life. I will read his message to you. Yeah, life is not a box of chocolates. Even if it's some yucky coconut thing, it's still yummy. It's not like you're eating worms or something. There are some really hard things out there. I think it goes more like this. 1, dream, ambition. All Stanford people have this gene. 2, change, to go get 1. 3, suffer and major pain. 4, growth and learning, or go insane. Your choice. Do that again and again until you just give up and love what you have. He goes on to state, then you die and hope your kids understand life lessons. Hard work, family, love,